green flag. I don't know if this one's going to fly. Side by side coming off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, grabbing the early lead of 23 is Stephen Neighbors. As they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We're racing now at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Heat race number 1, Buckmeyer Motorsports, USRA Limited Modifieds. Down to the inside, the number 1 of Chase Raymond. Now he picks up the second spot. Coming off turn number 4, still your leader, the 23, Stephen Neighbors out of Rockwall. Third spot going to the number 15 of Josh Graham. He started on the pole position. He's fallen to third. As Neighbors continues to lead, but Chase Raymond at number 1 starting to close the gap on the leader. And Thomas Blackwell all the way from the back up to 4th. Chase Raymond now within a couple of car lengths of our leader, Stephen Neighbors, as they work through 3, coming off turn number 4, down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1 for the Buckmeyer Motorsports USRA Limited Mods. Now that gap between first and second is stabilized. Quite a ways back to Josh Graham, the number 15, and then Thomas Blackwell in 4th. And rounding out the top 5, it's the 8 of Rick Murray. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 23 car of Stephen Neighbors. Drifts high coming off at 2. Raymond makes up a little bit of ground, but I think it's going to be a little too late as they head down the back straightaway. Coming off turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. Your winner, the 23 is Stephen Neighbors. Second spot going to the number 1 of Chase Raymond. Third, the 15th, Josh Graham. And 4th spot going to Thomas Blackwell in the number 15B. Heat race number 2, here's a call, Smokin' Joe.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. And the green's flying, it's waving, the lights on, we're going racing.
Better than first. Oh, don't want to ram.
Oh, one turned around there, trying to see who that was.
He's got it going.
That would be the 5 of Brandon Williams at a combine. Got it going now. Down the front straightaway in the lead. It's the 19. Oh, Jeff McGibney. Michael Daniels in that 7-11 giving us a close chase for second. And then third, it's the 9 of Billy Burt. But here comes the 36 of Kenneth Reed. Outside of Burt, whoa. It's the 36 of Reed and the 9 of Burt battling for that third position. Third's going to get a little hairy real quick. Billy Burt in the 9. The 36 of Kenneth Reed. The 99 of Darrell Franklin. And the 74. Kevin Haslip. Into turn 3, that 19 Outlaw chassis, Jeff McGibney. Got 2 laps to go. He's got a charge in 7-11. Michael Daniels on his right on his rear quarter panel. It's a white flag. We got one more. On the wall somewhere. All right, we'll be looking at the checker this time. Checkered flag coming out. It's a close race, but it's going to the 19 of Jeff McGibney. Second going to the 7-11 of Michael Daniels. Third to the 36 of Kenneth Reed, and 4th to the 9 of Bobby Burt. Billy Burt, excuse me.
Here they come, rolling through turn number 3. Getting ready to come through turn number 4. West looking him over, looks good. Green flag out. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Anthony Heflin in that 84X started on the front row pole position. He's back to about 5th spot as they race down the back straightaway with the 41 JR of Seth McMacken out in front. Right there in 2nd spot, the 56. That is Stephen Ashcraft again. He started 3rd row outside, challenging for the lead down the front straightaway. That's right. Ashcraft. Stephen Ashcraft in that number 56. Always in a white car, this year in a black number 56. Started on the 3rd row outside to the point and walking away from Seth McMacken in 2nd spot. 3rd, the 22 car. That's Scott Prather, also started on the back. And in 4th, the 79. Whoa! Watch out, getting together. The 79 and the 22 of Prather. So Tyler Parker and Prather, and he brings it back out and stalls it out right coming off of turn number 2. First caution of the 2020 racing season here in heat race number 3. Off turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag back out. Stephen Ashcraft out in front. Oh, watch out down the front straightaway. Blake Haslip in that number 47. Looks like he's got a right rear flat and he's upset and he's beating the dashboard. We're going to need a hook over there off turn number 1. Green flag out. Taking a peek to the outside, coming off turn number 2. Whoa! Tyler Parker getting into the tire.
Which tire?
Is Heflin in the 84X. He gets side by side with the number 79. Trying to wrestle that 3rd spot away down the front straightaway. Now it's Wally Beatty in the number 75 out in front. Stephen Ashcraft right there in 2nd. And Tyler Parker running in 3rd. White flag in the air, white flag in the air one more time here in heat race number 3 for your Buckmeyer Motorsports USRA Limited Mods. Checkered flag, your winner, the 75 of Wally Beatty. 2nd spot going to Stephen Ashcraft in the 56. And the 79 will finish 3rd. That'll be Tyler Parker, and 4th will be the 84X. That'll be Anthony Heflin. That's where they finish heat race number 3 with a call of heat race number 4. Back to Smoking Joe.
All right, folks. If you can see that light down there at the end of coming into turn 4 right there. If it goes green, the rest is waving the flag. It's time to go. Eric Luttrell pulling out there about a 10-car length with the 155 Austin on the side. In 2nd, the 84 of Tom Lorenzo. Oh, just moves into 2nd. Rusher got high. And here comes Tommy Davis Jr., TBJ. Undershot having hard trouble holding on to that thing. Wild in the turns. Meanwhile, way out front, it's the 11 of Eric Luttrell. Coming across the line. For the 2nd lap, it's going to be Luttrell, Williams, Davis, Wondershad, Joe Content, Kuykendall, and Frank Holsinger, the 27 car. There's another click. Looks like Tom Loren's transponder is not working correctly. As you notice, the blank in the scoreboard. laps to go. 2 laps to go. Look at that white flag. He comes sailing out of turn 4. It's the 11 of Eric Luttrell. Holding on to second still is the 84 of Tommy Renz. Third is Tommy Davis Jr. in the 25C. And fourth, the 17 of Joe Content. Fifth, 33 of Kuykendall. The 155 of Wondershoe in fourth. Fifth, and the 27 of Holsinger in sixth. Checkered flag coming out from the 11 car of Eric Luttrell. Second going to Tommy Renz. Third to the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. And fourth to the 17 of Joe Content. And I'll turn it over for the factory stocks. Turn it back over to my buddy here, Pete, the fast Greek.
Green flag. Kevin Haslip in the number 74 won a couple of races here last year at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Out in front, down the back straightaway. Coming off turn number 4. Second spot, the 34 RY of Hunter Hobson. New car here at Devil's Bowl this year. Third spot, the number 75. Of Dalton Spear out of Forney, Texas. That orange and white, number 75. I can see those numbers from here. That's good. Caution on the Speedway. Caution.
Right there.
Green flag. Kevin Haslip not wasting any time on this one. He's way out in front. Hunter Hobson being challenged for second. He kind of drifts high, a little beating and banging coming off turn number 4. Nobody hurt. Down the front straightaway. Don Jensen in that number 23 up to third spot. Now the 75 trying to take it away from the 34 RY. Hunter Hobson, he's got it down the back straightaway. Gary Parker now challenges the 34. They come off turn number 4, but Haslip no problems in the 74, and that white number 74 way out in front. Don Jensen continues to run in second. Problems over here in turn number 2. The K10 of Colton King and Gary Parker in the 79. They come to a stop, caution out. They'll go to the back of this one if they can restart. And we've been testing everything all week long, and needless to say, things must have happened. Green flag out. Kevin Haslip continues to lead, but Dalton Spear right into there now as they work through turn number 3. Might be a race for the lead coming here off turn number 4. White flag in the air for Haslip. Problems again for Parker coming off turn 4. He's around. He's trying to get it back. He's trying to get it fired up. We'll see what happens. Caution out. Caution out. So we're going to have a green light checker as Gary Parker goes around. Lights out. Here we go. Haslip crawling through turn number 3. Green flag out. Oh, Jensen gets wiped out by the 75. Wow. He brings it around. The 75 goes. Jensen at a stop.
We're yellow, guys. We're yellow again. 75. Good. Get on that brake, bud.
Green flag. Green, white checker. Trying to ramp up heat race number 1. Went pretty smooth. And the limited mods. As Hazlitt picks up where he left off with the lead. Hunter Hobson at 34 RY. Runs in second. Third spot, the number 75 of Dalton Spear. And in fourth, the number 23 of Don Jensen. Off turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. Your winner, Kevin Haslip in the 74. Hunter Hobson finishes in second. Third, going to go to the 75. That's going to be Dalton Spear. And fourth, the 23 of Don Jensen.
He's not going to be very fast tonight, I don't think. Whoop. We didn't get the green on that one. That's a no start. That's a no start. That's a no start. Come on, Tommy, slow down. Trying to get a bunch back up and see if we can help. We're going to make it go one more time. But what two? So we can get a good start out of these guys. On the modified, we're all good. These guys get out here and go crazy. It's green, and it's a wave and a flag. It's time to go. McKinley dives into turn 1 on the outside, takes over the lead position. Jerry Coward, the 22 in second, the 6M of Jeff Jones in third, and the 7C of Scott Carlisle in fourth. Tom Lorenz in that 84 trying to get underneath the 74C. What is it, Carlisle? 7Z. Tom trying to get underneath. Then you got Rick Murray in the 8 car, and Rover Casper in the 77 car.
Okay.
Tommy McKinley in the 71M still out front. We've got McKinley, Coward, Jones, Carlisle, Lorenz, Murray, and Casper. Two laps now. Illegal still, the 71M of Tommy McKinley up on the end debris on the back straightaway. Don't know where, but if there's something on the track, we got to get it off. It's just bright. I'm just trying to. All right, we're going to try it again. Green's out. Jeff Jones making a move on the outside, trying to catch his teammate, Tommy McKinley up there.
Tom McKinley champion last year.
Oh, yeah. Tommy McKinley, 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row track champion out here in this class. Oh, Lorenz getting up underneath the 22 of Jerry Coward, take over that third position. Now you got the 71M of Tommy McKinley, the 6M. Don't know what caused that, but whoa, I thought he was going over. Gonna need a hook on the front of that one. Jerry Coward in the 22 car. Running might be right, but the laps ain't right. Tommy McKinley pacing in, got a good pace going. There's McKinley, Jones, Lorenz, Carlisle, Murray, and Casper. Yeah. White flag out. One more time. Tommy McKinley just needs to make it around, but he's got his teammate right on his rear bumper. Those two cars are pretty much identical. McKinley into turn 3. Sweep around a little push there. You can tell he's on the throttle. Checkered flag coming out. For the 71 of Tommy McKinley. Second going to the 6M of Jeff Jones. Third to the 84 of Tom Louise. And fourth to the 8, I believe, of Rick Murray. And I'm going to turn this last one over to Pete.
Green flag. Eddie Smith. And that yellow and white, number 2. Being challenged for the lead. Coming off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Robert Thomas. Excuse me, that's Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17 going to the point. Problems coming off turn number 4. We've got a couple of them around. Dustin Choate, that number 62, gets the worst end of that one. Tommy Davis Jr. doing a little double duty tonight here at Devil's Bowl. Out in front, the number 17 down on the bottom side of the racetrack, the number 123, or excuse me, the number 23, J23 of Joe Miller. Up to second as Eddie Smith, and that number 2 goes to third. Tommy Davis Jr. leads above turn number 4, 2 laps to go. Here at heat race number 3, third and final heat race. As the J23 of Joe Miller continues to run in second. Eddie Smith running in third. And the K13 of Shane King in fourth. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. One more time around. Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17. Checkered flag, your winner, the number 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Second spot going to the J23 of Joe Miller. Third, Eddie Smith, and that number 2, but the K13 of Shane King was right there beside him in that, finishing in that 4th spot. That's where they finish up in your factory stocks here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
Watch for that green arrow on that light down there in turn 4. We'll see what happens. Green flag's waving. Love the sound of that horsepower. Neighbors driving hard out of 4, but here comes a hard charging 12 of Johnny Philpott. The 7-11 of Michael Daniels being chased by John Henry on the 128. Philpott trying to get underneath. Neighbors going wide. Philpott says, I'm coming underneath. I'll take the low line. You take the high line. Philpott on the bottom coming off of turn 2. Usually the bottom wins. He gets in the turn a little bit. Oh, Neighbor's going high. Oh, caught that cushion up there. Kicked him around a little bit. Your new 12 call, Johnny Philpott Jr. Second is the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. Third is 7-11 of Michael Daniels. Fourth is the 128 of John Henry. out. It's Philpott, Neighbors, Daniels, Henry. Dakota Thomas in the 20 car. The 45 of Frank Rose on the 572 of Richard Ray Sr. Two laps to go for Philpott. Neighbors having a problem getting into the turn, getting high. Daniels on the 711 pulls underneath him, take over that second place. Coming down out of turn 4, looking at the straightaway, looking at the white flag one more time. Daniels trying to evade a hard charge and Stephen Neighbors. Oh, and we got the 572 up on the top side. Looks like he's going to be clear. We will get the checkered flag. He's still moving. Checkered flag coming out for the 12 car of Johnny Philpott. Second, going to the 711 of Michael Daniels. Third to the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. And fourth to the 128 of John Henry. Meanwhile, Richard Ray out on the backside there. I don't know, he's been rolling. He had never quit rolling, but he sure slowed down.
Problems coming off turn number 2. The 51X and Danny Florence going around. So that moves up Teskey, Greg Teskey in the 82X. So you got a pair of 82s on the front row. Greg Teskey in the 82X and the track champion, the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas, outside of that front row. Here we go. Green flag out. Max Eddie Thomas out in front. Danny Florence right there in second spot. The 51X, he pushes up. Not sure, thought he might have had a tire go down the way it pushed. Looks like he's definitely got a problem with that right front, maybe from that contact earlier on lap number 1 on that first start. Looks like that right front having some issues on the 51. Robert McCutcheon now up to 4th. And guess what? He's going to be behind that number 51 here in just a second. Oh, watch out, everybody getting on the binders over here in turn number 2. As Max Eddie Thomas, about a 10-car length advantage over Teskey, running in second. Danny Florence runs in third. And Robert McCutcheon right there in 4th. Let's see what happens this time we go into turn number 1. Nothing doing. Nobody hurt as they come off turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Max Eddie Thomas has kind of checked out on this one. Florence, again, problems over here in 3 and 4. Again, it looks like there is an issue with that right front. As McCutcheon taking the long way around. Started on the pole position, went all the way to the back, and now up to 3rd. Peeks down the inside of Teskey. He's got him down the back straightaway. McCutcheon up to 2nd. Max Eddie Thomas, 2 to go here in heat race number 2. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. Robert McCutcheon all alone in second. Danny Florence. Now the hood coming up on the number 51. He's going to have a lot of repairs to make for the feature tonight here at Devil's Bowl. Coming off turn number 4, there he is. The 82 car, Max Eddie Thomas, your winner. Second spot going to the 87 of Robert McCutcheon. Third, the 51, Danny Florence. And the 82 finishes in fourth. That'll be Greg Teskey. That's the way they finish up. He race number 2 for your White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds.
And it's time to go. Oh, they got close coming off. And these guys got wobble fever. Well, Junior Styles in that 316 come right up the middle in between them two. Well, going back here to 2-6 off alone, no leader. Clyde Dunn Jr. It's Dunn Jr. Ross Malone. Junior Styles. Danny Booth. Buddy Harrison.
Coming off turn number 4. Clyde Dunn Jr. continues to lead here in heat race number 3. Ross Malone running in second. Junior Styles runs in third. A little puff of smoke coming from the 316 as the laps wind down here in your White Horse Tuning and Dyno heat race number 3. Clyde Dunn Jr. making it look easy in that 88 Triple X. And Ross Malone continues to run in second. But Junior Styles out of Maybay in that 316 running in third. 2 to go, 2 to go. Heat race number 3. And it looks a little bit like we might be headed into the way it looked last year. A little shootout in between the 88 as problems over here in turn. Brian Gunwall having some problems. Drifting high. Whoa, watch out, coming off turn number 4. And that number 58 as Clyde Dunn Jr. takes the checkered flag. Second spot going to the 2C of Ross Malone. Junior Styles in the 316 finishes in third. And Buddy Harrison and the number 18 comes home in fourth. Looking like a little shades of last year, Joe. The 82 and the 88 Triple X winning those heat races and then showing it. We'll see if they take that to the feature and have a little showdown a little bit later on tonight.
Well, here we go, Pete.
Larry Long jumping out of the lead in that number 1M. David Munden running in second. He falls to third. Michael Kaluka in the number 15 goes to second. As Munden goes to third, may go to fourth. That's Richard Wilby in the Monster Energy with the EM on the side, up to third here in heat race number 1. Out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Track starting to dry out. Man, this is going to be a good track tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway for the feature event. See it getting a little slick over there in turn number 1 as Larry Long continues to ride the cushion on one end. Out in front. Michael Kaluka runs in second. And Richard Wilby in the M, trying to reel him in, coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Hanging on to fourth, the 42 of David Munden out of Corsicana. And then the 4X, that's Heath Nestrick out of Anna, Texas, which is north of the Metroplex. He runs in that 4th spot. And Joseph Casper going a lap down to the 1M as they go into turn number 3. White flag in the air for the 1M of Larry Long. He works it down the back straightaway into turn number 2. Checker flag in the air. Your winner, the 1M of Larry Long. Second spot going to 15 of Michael Kaluka. Third, the M of Richard Wilby. And fourth, going to the 42 of David Munden. And rounding out the top 5, the 4X of Heath Nestrick. That's where they wind up. Heat race number 1.
All right, keep your eyes on the flag. There we go. It's green. It's time to go racing. Oh, Chip Graham getting a little wild there. Out front is the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Then you got the 5 of Chip Graham, the 71 of W. Weston Gorham, and the the 10 of Michael Oliver. Oliver getting passed by the 49 of Justin Fifield. As they run, it's Thomas, Graham, Gorham, Fifield, Oliver, Bloxham, and Spears. Oh, looks like the 4 car of Hunter Bloxham up on the top side. He'll probably pull away, be clear of the track, hopefully. He's been around race cars a long time. He knows he don't want to stop the race. Your leader still, 10G of Marcus Thomas out. The second is the 5 of Chip Graham. Third, the 49 of Justin Fifield. Fourth is the 71W of Weston Gorham. Then you got Jack Oliver, Michael Oliver, and the 10 car. 2 laps to go. Chip Graham closing in on the 10 of Marcus Thomas. White flag out one more time around the gray clay of Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Checker flag coming out for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Second going to Chip Graham. Third to the 49 of Fifield. And fourth to the 71W of Western Gorham. Fifth will be the 10 of Michael Oliver. And sixth will be the 77 of Gary Ray Spears.
Side by side coming off turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag out. Colby Stubblefield out in front. Diving down to the bottom side of the racetrack. The number. Caution, caution. Green flag. Martin Edwards out in front. Colby Stubblefield right there in the 2S running in second. Third spot, the number 4 of Austin Mundy. As nose to tail, they come off turn number 2. Edwards drifts high. Colby Stubblefield right there in second. As Austin Mundy reeling in the top 2 as they come off turn number 4. Martin keeps it pinned down on the bottom side coming off turn number 4. Once again down on the bottom side of 1 and 2. Stubblefield continues to run in second. Austin Mundy in third. Fourth is 16P of Matthew Holt as the top 3 run nose to tail down into 1. Now Mundy right there, challenging for the second spot. He's got it coming off turn number 2. Crosses over the front wing of the 2S. But Mundy now in second at number 4 sets his sights on the leader as they come off turn number 4. Martin Edwards continues to hang on to the lead. With Mundy right there in second. Stubblefield goes to third. Oh, watch out. Little bumping coming off turn number 4 between the 16 and the 6. As Mundy right there, but nothing doing. Now Martin Edwards in number 45 with about a 3-car length advantage as they go into turn number 3. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 45 of Martin Edwards. Little bobble coming off turn number 4. Checkered flag, your winner, the 45 of Martin Edwards. Second spot going to the 4 of Austin Mundy. Third, the 2S of Kobe Stubblefield. And in fourth, the 16P, that's Matthew Holt out of Dallas. That's where they finish up heat race number 3 for your sprint cars.
Here we go. It's buzzing loud. Wow, man. I don't know what this sounds like upstairs, but it sure is bad out here. The 09 of Mark Kliss out front. It's Kliss. David Burt. Then it's Will Gonzalez. He's one of the El Paso guys. Russell Shoulders in third. All right, out front is still the 09 of Mark Kliss. The 6 of David Burt. The 16 of Will Gonzalez. And the 21 of Russell Shoulders. Still way out front, the 09 of Mark Kliss. He'll be looking at the white flag this time. All right, looking at the checkered flag this time as they come around. It'll be the 09 of Mark Kliss. Then it'll be the 6 of David Burt. Then the 16 of Will Gonzalez, and the 21S of Russell Shoulders in that 4th position.
Here we go. Kane Buckmeyer out in front. Top 4 transfer. Billy Burton, the 9B, runs in second. Pepper Kuykendall in the number 33 runs in third. Or excuse me, the 22 of Scott Prather runs in third. And in fourth, the 84X. He drifts high as the number 74 car of Kevin Haslett goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. He picks up that 4th and final transfer spot. Prather now working on second, coming off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, problems for the 165 over in turn 3. That's David Jones. He's around, he's off the racetrack. We stay green. Kane Buckmeyer out in front. Scott Prather now running in second spot. Billy Burt in the 9B runs in third. Feeling a little bit of pressure from the 74, Kevin Haslett. Haslett down on the bottom side. Side by side for third as they come down the front straightaway. He's got it. Now Billy Burt in that 4th and final transfer spot as Kane Buckmeyer continues to lead. Halfway through. The B feature. This is it. Last chance to get into the A. Kane Buckmeyer out in front. Scott Prather, a little smoke coming from that number 22. Kane Buckmeyer Motorsports sponsoring the series here for the limited modifieds. Thanks to him for coming aboard for this year. Two laps to go. Kane Buckmeyer continues to lead. Scott Prather in second. Kevin Haslett continues to run in third in that 4th and final transfer spot. The 9B of Billy Burt. White flag in the air. Off turn number 4. Here he is, your winner, the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer. Second spot going to 22. That's going to be Scott Prather. Third, the 74. It's going to be Kevin Haslett. And that 4th and final transfer spot belongs to the 9B of Billy Burt. That's the way they finish up in the B feature last chance race. Looking for the green flag. Heath Nesquick, one of them. Green flag. Oliver in that black and white, number 10, out in front. Second spot, Jeff Carney in the 6J. Third spot, Jeremy Jonas in that 5J. Look at him side by side coming off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Jeff Carney now to the point. 10-lap B feature. Top 4. Right down that 4th and final transfer spot is Gary Ray Spears Jr. in that number 77. Jeff Carney continues to ride the top side of the racetrack. Jeremy Jonas continues to run in second. Michael Oliver in that number 10 runs in third. And Gary Ray Spears Jr., he's feeling some pressure from the number 4. Hunter Bloxham. But Bloxham can't do anything with him. Seems like he gets a little bit of a push off the top side of the racetrack, but can't complete the pass. Oh! Bloxham going around. Oh, he almost kept it going. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Green flag. Oh, problems over here. Oh, watch out. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Got a little crazy over there in turn number 3. So Jeff Carney in that number 6 leads them. Green flag. Watch out! Problems for Michael Oliver in that number 10. He comes to a stop on the front straightaway. Caution out. That could have got pretty nasty off turn number 4. Once again, good job of driving on the part of these drivers. Here we go, green flag. Jeff Carney, 2 laps to go. Here in the 6J. And then the 5J of Jeremy Jonas runs in second. Third spot, the 4B of Hunter Bloxham. And fourth, the 77 car of Gary Ray Spears. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Checker flag, your winner. The 6J of Jeff Carney, second spot going to the 5J of Jeremy Jonas. Third going to the 4B of Hunter Bloxham, and fourth, right there at the last second, the 33S of Briley Stone. That's your unofficial finishing order in the B feature for the sprint cars.
Looking for the green. We'll be looking for them 2 up front, side by side. Green's out. It's time to go. Kane Buckmeyer, limited modified USRA A-Main, underway at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Michael Daniels moves out in front. You got the 23 of Steven Neighbors. Tommy Davis Jr. working that brake over hard, getting out of turn 1. Michael Daniels got a little push. That's going to give Neighbors the inside. Latrell making up to third. Jeff McGibney trying to get back underneath him. Ashcraft on the top side going down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, out front, it's still the 7-11 of Michael Daniels. Then you got the hard charging 23 of Stephen Neighbors, Eric Latrell, Ashcraft, Beatty, McGibney, Raymond, Tommy Davis Jr. trying to find his way through here. Michael Daniels getting high coming out of turn 4, but seems to bring it back down and come down the front straightaway flying. Oh, you got a little push. Stephen Neighbors in the 23 car moving to the point. Michael Daniels has picked up a push about 4 laps into this race. As it stands, it's Neighbors, Daniel, Luttrell, Bader, Raymond, Ashcraft, Tommy Davis Jr. making a move on Ashcraft into that sixth position, excuse me. Everybody racing clean and clear so far. As it stands right now, it's Neighbors, Daniel, Luttrell, Chase Raymond making a move underneath the 4 of Wally Beatty. The race down the front straightaway between the 1 of Chase Raymond and the 75 of Wally Beatty. Wally up on the top trying to grab hold of some of that cushion. Looks like Darrell Franklin in the 99 car has got some smoke emitting from that car. Chase Raymond holding off Wally Beatty in the 75. Somebody is dumping something all over the racetrack. Somebody get off. Racing. Well, they're trying to get the 99 car off of the racetrack. And apparently you just don't know what the black flag means. The leader is still the 23 of Neighbors, and he's about to move in on some lap traffic. Finally, we got Franklin off the racetrack. And talking about leader is in lap cars now. Threw at the 15 and nope, it wasn't. Oh, who hit him? Oh, Kenneth Reed run right over him. Oh, I can't tell who it was. Green flag, it's time to go racing again. Neighbors, Daniel, Luttrell, Tommy Davis Jr. have a battle with Chase Raymond. Chase Raymond in the 1 car on the outside. Moves around the outside of Eric Luttrell. Here comes Tommy Davis Jr. on the inside of Luttrell. Ganging up on the youngster there. Tommy Davis Jr. driving to the front, but he don't have many laps left. I'm trying to get around the 7-11. Michael Daniels be looking at 2 laps to go this time. And they'll be looking at the white flag. The leader is still Neighbors. Oh, Eric Luttrell getting sideways into the turn. Little too hard, middle mistake. Now, what we have here could be one heck of a race. 2 laps to go. Actually, green, white, checkered, I guess. I don't know. All right, it's a slow pace here. We'll see what's going on. Here we go. Tommy Davis Jr. driving in hard on the outside of the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. Stephen Neighbors has got it on the floor. I guarantee you Tommy Davis Jr. drives down hard into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, he's going to be looking at the white flag. Tommy Davis Jr. working that car, working it hard. Slid a little up on the turn, but he is holding his lead. Now, as they come down the straightaway, looking at the checkered flag, it's Tommy Davis Jr., Stephen Neighbors, Thomas Blackwell, Chase Raymond, Michael Daniels, Wally Beatty, Joe Content, and that's all I'm going to give. Flagman telling all the guys a good race, which it was. Good, clean racing.
And Brett Jensen in the 123. We're going to start 22 cars here tonight. Of course, Brett Jensen out, has scratched for the night. Here we go. 12 laps around Devil's Bowl. Three wide, 4 wide. Holy cow. And everybody made it through. I don't even think anybody touched each other. Joe Miller out in front. Kevin Haslett right there in second spot. Taking a peek to the outside. He just won the limited modified feature here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway. That's Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17 on the outside, running in third down the back straightaway. Problems over here in turn number 1. We stay green for the moment. The 22T and the number 77. Green is still out. Green flag still out. Now challenging for the lead. It's going to get interesting. Got a little lap traffic coming up for the leaders. Joe Miller, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Haslett down on the bottom side, picks up the lead for the moment. Tommy Davis Jr. on the outside of the number 17, which is the faster lane. On the outside, new leader as they go into turn number 1, Tommy Davis Jr. and that number 17. Kevin Haslett not giving it up. Coming back on the bottom side of the racetrack within about a car length of the 17. The Tommy Davis Jr. Jr. pushes up the racetrack just a hair, opens the door. Kevin Haslett coming back side by side for the lead as they go into turn number 1. Joe Miller continues to run in third. Here's Tommy McKinley in the 71M running in fourth. New leader as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Kevin Haslett. Your new leader coming off turn number 4. Tommy Davis Jr. goes to second. Once again trying the outside. This time Tommy Davis Jr. He's your leader down the back straightaway. Great race going on up front. Haslett fights hard down on the bottom side of the racetrack, finds a little bit of moisture, falls in behind Tommy Davis Jr. for that second spot. Joe Miller continues to run in third, but right there, Tommy McKinley in the 71M. New leader as they go down the back straightaway. Kevin Haslett picks it up. Who's it going to come down to? It's going to come down to that last lap between these two. Tommy Davis goes to second. Kevin Haslett, your leader. Joe Miller still hanging on to that third spot, but McKinley right there, your track champion in 2019, runs in fourth. In fact, your track champion in 2017, 2018, and 2019 in the factory stocks. Now, Kevin Haslett has a little bit of breathing room between he and the number 17. As the laps wind down. McKinley still trying to get that third spot away from the 23, the J23, but nothing doing. He continues to run in fourth. Tom Lorenz now rounds out the top 5. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for Kevin Haslett. Can Tommy Davis Jr. double up? He went in pretty hard, pushed up the racetrack, lost a little more ground to the 74. Is the K10 car going to play a role in this one? A little bit of lap traffic as Tommy Davis Jr. trying to catch the 74 car with the white flag in air. Lead in hand now. McKinley now goes up to third. Coming off turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Your winner, the 74 car of Kevin Haslett. Second spot going to the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Third, the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Fourth, Joe Miller. And rounding out the top 5, the 84 car of Tom Lorenz. That's the way they finish up in your USRA factory stock feature event.
572 will be Richard Ray Sr. Now we'll be looking at him. See if we're going to get him. We're going to get a green flag. Green flag, and we're going. We got airborne on the front straightaway, and well, we didn't make that very far, did we? I think that was John Henry on the 128, wasn't it? Slow pace. You got. Here we go. It's green again. And it looks like we get through turn 1, okay, and turn 2. Out front, you got the Triple H. Man, these things are out of control somehow. Woo! Out front, it's the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn Jr. Then you got Johnny Philpott, Max Eddie Thomas, Robert McCutcheon, Stephen Neighbors. Caution's out. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a car down here in turn 3. Can't tell what the number is on it. Might be the 58X of Brian Gumwall. Alright, we're back to green. And we're yellow now, because we got a wreck on the front straightaway. Looks like the 82X of Greg Teskey and alright, Clyde sizing him up. He's on the throttle. McCutcheon making a strong move on the outside on that start, but it didn't help him. Oh, Philpott pushed. Max Eddy is up to third. They come out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. You're leading the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn Jr. Max Eddy trying to get that second spot from the 87 of Robert McCutcheon. Then you got the 12 of Johnny Philpott, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors, the 51X of Danny Flowers, the 316 of Junior Styles. All right. Coming out of turn 4 with about a 15 car length lead is the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn Jr., followed by the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. And the 87 of Robert McCutcheon, the 12 of Johnny Philpott, the 23 of Neighbors, the 316 of Junior Styles, the 51X of Danny Florence, Doug Burns in that 32 car. Old Clyde staking up the show. About to come on some lap cars. That can be a little distressing at times. Two cars in front of him, he'll get it out on the bottom and pass them both. Clyde moved out to about a straightaway lead. We're here coming up on some more lap cars. Now we got them spread out all the way around the racetrack. We're 8 laps in. Oh, that push is bad. Oh. Bad gun, that wasn't good. 20 car of Dakota Thomas. Oh. That was not good. That's not good. He hit that wall down there pretty hard. And it's green. It's time to go again. Philpott tried to make the slide job work, but Max Eddy underneath, trying to get that second position away from the 12 of Johnny Philpott. Oh, 45 car. Run around, yellow. There's something up on top of the racetrack here, looks like. All right, they're getting restless there behind him, getting restless. Max Eddy with a little sparks on the inside wall with that front bumper when he come through. Johnny Philpott says, I'm trying to pull a slide job again, and no turkey. So as they come out of turn 4, your leader, the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn. Then there's Max Eddy Thomas, Johnny Philpott, Steve Neighbors, Danny Florence, Jerry Styles. Oh, 45 car blew up. And he got to, well, we're going to have to have yellow again. We're going to run this one lap at a time. All right, we're looking at it. Philpott trying to make a move again. Max Eddy underneath. Clyde Dunn prevails. Dunn, Thomas, Philpott, Florence, Neighbors, Styles, Burns. White flag coming out one more time. Clyde Dunn Jr. Doug Burns having problems with that 32. Checkered flag coming out for the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn. Second to the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. Third to the 12 of Johnny Philpott. Fourth to the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. Fifth to the 51X of Danny Florence. And I'll let the pay window say the rest of it. All right, folks.
Green flag. Oh! Oh! Watch out! Oh! Colby Stubblefield getting out in the number 2S. All right.
49 stop, 15 stop. If you don't stop, I'll put you in the back. Here,
The number 42 involved, also the number 16. Wow. Matthew Holt in the 16P. The 2S, Colby Stubblefield. All right, race fans, everybody's all right.
hey, guys.
Green flag. All right, clean start. Fifield out in front. Michael Kaluka running in second. Larry Long running in third. Pretty much running the way they started the race. Now the M car. Of Richard Wilby. Justin Fifield, the number 49, continues to lead. Richard Wilby out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, has fallen back to 5th spot. As we have Michael Kaluka running in second, Larry Long running in 4th, trying to get by Austin Mundy, who's in 3rd, and then number 4. As Mundy now trying to pick up that second spot on the high side of the racetrack. Fifield, about a 10 car length advantage over Austin Mundy in second. Michael Kaluka falls to 3rd. Larry Long hanging on to that 4th spot. But down on the bottom side of the racetrack, problems. At the top of turn number 3 and 4, trying to clear the racetrack. Chip Graham of the number 5. Fifield continues to lead. Trying to put a lap on the number 33. Fifield continues to lead. Second spot, Austin Money, the number 4. Marcus Thomas running in third spot. Larry Long in the 1M in fourth. Marcus Thomas using the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to reel in the leaders. Nothing doing so far, as they are spaced out here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in the feature event for the sprint cars. Fifield leads them off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Challenge for the lead. Austin Mundy down on the bottom side of the racetrack, pulls along the nut side of the number 49. Nothing doing so far. The number 4 goes to the top side, loses a little bit of ground to Fifield as they try to work some lap traffic. Both the leader, Fifield, and the 49, and Austin Mundy go to the bottom side of the racetrack, clear some of the lap traffic. More traffic directly in front of the leader, Fifield once again. It was the 6-car lap down. And closing in now in third, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. We're fixing to have a 3-way fight for this lead as they go down the back straightaway. Mundy with a great run on the 49 as they go into turn number 3. Dives down to the bottom side. He made it look easy. Mundy, your new leader, as they go into turn number 1. Fifield, now we got lap traffic. Mundy picking the right line on the outside. That's Fifield. Down the bottom side of the racetrack is log jammed by some of these lap cars. And Mundy now starting to kind of check out on this one, as Marcus Thomas starts to close in on the number 49. Thomas now coming down the racetrack. Challenge for the second spot. Fifield continues to hang on to it. He goes to the top side of the racetrack. White flag out. White flag out. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for Austin Mundy. The race for second. Leader down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Now in 4. The fight for second. Oh! Your winner, the number 4, Austin Mundy's second spot, going to Marcus Thomas in the 10G, and third going to the number 49 of Justin Fifield.